Hey friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner, and I am here to start a new challenge. This is going to be my first cross-stitch centric one, and it is because of an event in WIP Warriors, and this event apparently happens every month. I just haven't realized it. So I'm going to document my progress on this challenge, and it is called WIP Frenzy, I believe, and the object is to put in 1 to 200 stitches on as many WIPs as you can. So, and you have 4 days. Like started 12 hours ago. So I'm a little bit behind, but my plan for it is to put the number of stitches that's in the Tour de France required amount, on a WIP, and then do the minimum amount, like 100, or to an easy stopping point on as many of the rest of the WIPs that I work on that day. And we'll see how many I could get done. I honestly have no idea what to guess, in part because I don't really know what the next 4 days hold in terms of plans. Yeah, life on the weekends, I don't have as much stitching time. My husband tends to want to do things, usually chores and that kind of thing. So, house projects or errands. And so I don't tend to have a lot of craft time on the weekend, but I'm still hoping to have a lot of fun with this event and get some things done. So, that being said, I am going out to lunch with some friends tomorrow. So I don't even know how much stitching I will get done before, like, it's been 24 hours into the event. That being said, I hope to get into the double digits. That would be really awesome. I will be starting off with 180 something stitches, and that will be on my birthday new start of Flowers of the Holy Night. Now, my plan for these is I'm not even going to put them into any challenges. Actually, what I might do is there's one challenge event I'm in where you have to add up your stitches, and it's like oh my, it's a semi-sane event. It's their yearly event, different locations, I don't know. And so what I might do is pick the next location on my list and put the start and stop for each of these projects on there, just to add up and see how many stitches that's going to get. So that's kind of my plan. It is pretty late. I need to go to bed because I have to be up in like 6 hours. So yeah. But I just thought I'd start this, and we'll finally have a cross stitch related challenge. I do have my next challenge planned, and it is a crochet one. I was working on a different one. I was gonna do how many scrunchies can I do in 24 hours? But first of all, I started that one like 3 or more weeks ago, and I've only managed to do 200 stitches. And I was trying to get productive things done on my summer break, like things for the kids, stock up on things for the kids, all that kind of thing. And honestly, I'm not motivated to do that. I kind of need a break from crafting pretty much solely for the kids for the last year and like really burning myself out because of it. And so I've just been selfish crafting. I've been working on cross stitches that I want to work on. Occasionally I'll work on like a project that I might plan to put in my shop, but that's about it. I do actually, I have a chicken I need to finish because this was an Etsy order. Taryn, I think you are the one who ordered it, and I think you watch my channel, and I'm so sorry this is so late. I basically have not done much crafting this week with my birthday and everything, and then my dog stole my crochet hook, and they pulverized it. Honestly, I don't even know. I've ordered replacement, and this will work enough to finish it, but I've just been so frustrated that they didn't take the project. They took the crochet hook. That's all they took. But like they didn't damage the hook part, but the handle is all damaged and it kind of hurts to work with when it's damaged and their little bites are on it and stuff like that. So I do have a replacement coming, but I need to finish this and get this in the mail to you. And then someone ordered 3 mystery scrunchies. Nope, not scrunchies. Face scrubbies. And I need to get that in the mail as well. I am maybe planning on waking up 2 hours before lunch so that I can get these things finished. And then I am sure one of my friends would be willing to take me to the post office just to drop them off. My husband's not going to be able to because he has to be in the office really super early tomorrow. Hey Lillian, they're getting the wrap taken off of their vehicle that they use. He works for the California Department of Justice, and I think what it is that his unit has been renamed or something like that. I don't know. But so they're having to get the wrap taken off. And so he is the one who's been tasked with doing that, and it has to be done early in the day. So Beanie. This is Lily. Why does she get called Beanie or Beans? Well, because it's like Lily. Lily bean, like a jelly bean. Yeah. You're my good girl. She's a good girl. Lily's one of our permanent ones. Are you 4 now, Lily? Yeah, you're 4. She was the last born in that first litter we had, so we kept the whole litter. There's only 4. And she came over 2 hours after Rosie, and we were all worried because we knew there was 4. We'd gotten an x-ray done that showed that there was 4 puppies, and the first 3 came out within an hour. Like, Rosie came out right on the heels of James, and those 2 have been fighting ever since. And Lily just waited. Yes, you did. You waited and you waited and you waited, and then you got crinkly because you came out the most poodle. She enjoyed the last alone time she would ever get. Oh, my sweet beans. Yes, she's my good girl, and I love her so much. Yes, I do, Lily. She's named after Lily Evans from Harry Potter. We've got James Potter. That's our boy. Then we have Samwise Gamgee and Rosie Cotton. So we've got Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Hey, Rose, you heard your name. I know you did. She's looking at me like, why am I not being held? You like that? Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're so silly. You're so very silly, Lily. She's so quiet, right? And she doesn't give kisses. She gives nose. She'll touch you with her nose, and that's her kiss. Yeah, that's why we've also called her Nosy. You're nosy girl. I love you. Lily. Gosh. I don't know what you want, baby. Are you wanting down or are you wanting cuddles? Uh-oh. Her foot's caught in my dress. Okay, there you go. You want down or you want cuddles? You never know. Apparently she wants cuddles. Anyway, so that's all. I think I've possibly figured out how to put a counter in the corner. I think. I'm not positive, but I think. And so, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna see. Let's hope it gets in the double digits. That would be so awesome. But put your guesses down below. Bye. Hey friends. Okay, brief change of plans. I am changing the first WIP I work on, and that is because the tour. Okay, so I went and I took I went to sleep at 5 p.m. and I slept for like 9-10 hours, something like that. Anyways, so it's now the wee hours of the morning. It is 5 a.m. and I am watching the Tour de France, and the stitching for yesterday's stage was only 11 stitches because it was a time trial for the athletes. And so I am starting on a WIP I don't really want to do more than 100 stitches on at this moment, and that is King Protea. I got this in South Africa one year, and then I started it on the airplane, and that's all I did. So I will be working on the black in the border, and then filling in some of the colors. But yeah, so I'm going to do 100 stitches on this. Yesterday, I spent some time going through all of the WIPs that I had in the immediate area because I was too tired to do stitching. So I was just formulating a plan. And so everything that already had a hoop or a Q-snap on it, I put into one pile as easy access to 100 stitches. So there wasn't any setup or anything that needs to do. So that's my plan. So here we go. Start of WIP number 1. I will come back once I have 100 stitches. Bye, friends. Hey, friends. Okay, number 1 took longer than expected, and that is because, here we go, when I got to right around here, so I gone and I got to right around there, I realized I was 2 stitches off. And that is because if you look all the way up in here, I didn't start in the right place. So I have been slowly ripping back all the way here because I decided that, here, actually, okay, look. Why won't you be proper? Looking at it now, I'm not sure about the mistake. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, so you see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4 down here? Yeah, there's only supposed to be 3. So this one right here should actually have been started over here, which would have put that one there. So the whole thing is 2 stitches off. But by the time I discovered it over here, I'd already done over half of the border, and so it became easier to start ripping out from here and going that way. So this, sorry about that, they're feisty today. So anyways, it became less stitches to pull back and go up here and just to restart this. So I've been slowly pulling it back because I hate frogging. But yeah, no. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'll leave the frogging until next time I pull it on. I did end up setting it up for all the challenges, even though I said I wasn't going to. I just can't pass challenges. So the second WIP I'm going to be working on for WIP Frenzy, sorry, putting that back in there, is my Flowers of the Holy Night. And I am going to do 200 stitches on this as opposed to 100 because I need to do 200 for one of my challenges. And so I already finished these 2 leaves. There's a leaf that goes over here and same over here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. There's a little blip in the fabric and it's driving me insane. I wonder if my snag nabbit will push that little blip away. It's been there the whole time and it just annoys the heck out of me. Okay, well, waiting for them to settle down, I did use the snag nabbit and it did basically work. So I can feel the blip on the back and I can see it on the back, but it's not in front, and that's what's important. But anyway, so I'll do 200 stitches over here and then move on to the next WIP. So I will come back with an update in a little bit. Bye. Hey friends, it's Kate. It is Monday, 11 a.m. and there is only 6 hours left on the challenge, and I am still on the second WIP. So not great progress, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can with the remaining time. I don't think I'll make it to the double digits. But yesterday we rehomed one of our dogs, and then we went and had lunch and came home, took a nap, and then we went to go see the new Jurassic movie, which is not good, honestly, the worst one in the series. And came home. It was like 11:30. It's our garbage night, so did that real quick and went to bed. So now I'm awake. There's a little bit of time left. I don't even know what I did on Tuesday, to be honest, but clearly it wasn't crafting. No, not Tuesday, Saturday. Jeez Louise. Anyways, so I am going to buckle down, try to focus in, and see what I can get done. I'll chat with you all later and keep you updated. Bye! Hey friends, it is 1:15, so I've got just under 4 hours to go for the challenge. I did 200 stitches total on this one, this leaf, and then I started the corresponding leaf on the other side. I am about to start WIP number 3. And I will be working on, Tiny Town. Mainly because it's block stitching. So that should be helpful. Anyway, that's my update. I'm gonna go try to crack on, get another couple in. Bye. Hey friends, okay, it's 2:30, so I did 100 stitches on here. I did the rest of the green of the tree, and then it's the same green for these shutters, I guess. So I went ahead and did that, and then the foliage down there, and then I needed 6 more stitches, so I brought out the brown to start the trunk. So that's where we are stopping on Anytown Tiny Town. And so the next one we're going to work on is Spring Celebration. I have it on a hoop all ready to go. So yeah. Here is where we are starting at. So I'll continue to work on the roof, and we'll see how far that gets me towards 100 stitches. So that's where we're at. We will see if I can finish this one and one more. I will have made it to 5, which is still half of what I wanted to get, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Slackers. Ha, the code word this month is slacker. And I slacked. Anyways, okay. Gonna get going on this and stop chatting so I could just get this done. Talk with y'all later. Bye. Okay. So it is 3:15. Yep. So I have an hour and 15 minutes left. Here's what I did on spring celebrations. I did remove the stitches I needed to frog because obviously when you're short on time, you should do these things. And then I worked on the roof and that got me exactly 100 stitches. So yay, that's done. The next one I will be working on is the afternoon in Rome. Nope, Paris. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. Afternoon in Paris. This is where I am at. And I think 100 stitches will get me the rest of this filled in. Hopefully I won't need more stitches than that because then that'll take longer. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. I will update you again. I don't think I'll be able to get another one in, but you never know. So, bye guys. Hey friends. So, it's 5:40 and the challenge is finished. I ended with 5 WIPs worked on. I don't remember if I did a clip showing this one. So I didn't even finish the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm probably going to work on this for a little bit more in a little bit. But it's also time to start my next challenge, so I wanted to wrap up this video before I start the next one. But, yep. Disappointing result, but hey, at least I made progress on 5 WIPs, so there's that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed following along on this first cross-stitch challenge that I've tried for the channel. I will also try to come up with another one to hopefully do one more before stop before summer break is over. So I'll chat with you all more later, and I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Bye.